Hi everyone, welcome to today's reading. Today I'm going to be delivering a message from Spirit about how you can overcome this challenge or overcome something that you have on your mind right now. I have 3 cards and 3 objects for you to choose from. You can also choose from any of the pictures earlier in the video. Pause if you need some more time, and the timestamps are in the description box. See you in your piles. Hello, Pile 1. Welcome to your reading. You chose this moonstone. Let's see what Spirit's advice is for overcoming this current challenge. We have the Warrior. So, the archetype of the Warrior, this is somebody who is very determined. They're very clear. They're certain about the action that they want to take. If you can see with this card, the steer has this like diamond where their third eye should be. And I think that's representing the extreme mental clarity and almost intuition that one needs in order to fight a good battle. So Spirit is saying that you are going to need to face this head on, but you are more than capable. You have all the strength that you need to be able to conquer this. Not only do you have the strength to conquer this, but you have the support here with the snake and the rainbow. So follow your intuition, follow your guiding light, follow your truth and your purpose, and don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to meet this thing head on. Face it with all your might. You've faced much, much harder things in the past. I know that you have, and I feel like this thing is a minor thing. I just feel like you were told that you wouldn't have to fight as hard as you have in the past anymore. So I feel like there's some hesitancy in wanting to put up a fight like this to begin with, but Spirit is saying you've fought so much harder battles, and for something like this, and I feel like what this is like, I feel like your question has something to do with relating to a dream or a manifestation. It's like for something like this, for something that you really, really want, the fight makes it that much more worth it, and the fight is a part of the journey here, for you especially. God equipped you with all of the tools to face this thing head on. You are strong and you are capable and you can do it. And you have more support than you realize. Ten, and this is a number 10 too. So I feel like you just need to give this like final push and then it'll be over. This tens represent the completion of a cycle. Let's pull some more cards and see what other messages Spirit has for you. Let's see guidance and advice, Spirit, for overcoming this challenge for pile 1. We got angels of healing are with you. A time of healing is about to bless your life. Accept Archangel Raphael's emerald green light while I enhance your strength. Let it go. This situation no longer serves you. Allow me to sever your energetic connections to the past so you can embrace the future. It's time to play. You're working too hard and worrying about everything. Seek out joyous experiences to bring balance into your life. Trust the guidance you're receiving. Archangel Uriel has blessed you with a brilliant epiphany. I'm also present to clear away your worries so you can trust your divine guidance. Ego, forgive, reframe. So it also feels like, pile one, there is somebody, it feels like this warrior thing, this thing that Spirit is asking you to face head on, to conquer, right? It feels like what it is being able to forgive somebody and let go. That way your heart can move on and that you can have fun again, have more light and love and joy and peace and serenity in your life. It feels like there is somebody in your life who hurt you and misused you. Could have possibly been, somebody narcissistic. If you're on my channel, then there's, a more than likely chance that you are an empath, a psychic, and psychics and empaths tend to draw narcissists. Um, Spirit is saying, like, I know it's hard, and I feel like in your mind energetically you have moved on from this person because they are not somebody that you think about. They are not somebody that comes about into your life or that comes up on a regular basis or anything like that. But I feel like with this let it go energy and the angels of healing are with you, I feel like what this is saying is like, if and when the memory or thought or idea or name of this individual comes up, there is there can be some hurt feelings still. There can be some anger, there can be some resentment. Um, it's not easy to forgive people who use and abuse us, right? But the forgiveness is not for their sake at the end of the day. It's for you. It's so that you can find closure and that so you can move on. I feel like even if energetically you don't think about this person, the fact that if and when their name does come up, that it does evoke such a strong emotional response from you or any kind of negative response or pull, that's a tie on your energy. That's still a cord. That's still something that's connected to you. And the way that we can release those cords, the best way that we can release those cords, literally cords, is through forgiveness. And I think the way that we can find forgiveness for people like this is to try and reframe the situation and into a perspective where, again, as hard as it is and as crazy as it might sound, like, hurt people, right? And for somebody to hurt somebody as pure and kind-hearted as you, they have to have been in an extremely, extremely dark place. And for a lot of people, especially those that have narcissistic tendencies, and this isn't everybody, of course, I'm not saying everybody, but for a lot of people, yeah, 444 on that license plate. For a lot of people that have narcissistic tendencies, they have lower vibrations attached to them, they have darker entities attached to them. Um, and it can they can make their way in without anybody knowing. without anybody being conscious of it. The reason why I'm bringing this up is because it happened to me. Um, it happened to me while I've been doing this. I've been a psychic for a long time, and I've been doing tarot readings on Twitch for the last 4 years. So like I was deep in my practice and my connection with God when this happened with this individual, and I knew something wasn't right. There were things that weren't adding up. I wasn't being treated the right way, and instead of leaving, I believed in the best in this individual, and I believed that they could, push past these, I thought they were mental health issues. And toward the end of our relationship, we were together about a year and a half. There were 2 instances during a very intimate moment. This happened 2 weeks apart from each other, where their eyes turned completely black. No whites in the eyes, nothing, just pitch black. And then he got this really twisted, freaky ass smile. And I was so scared. I'd never seen anything like that before in my life, and I pray I never see it again. Happened 2 times. But that's how I found out that like spiritual warfare is real, and people that don't have good and strong spiritual foundations and connection to source, specifically to source, you can be susceptible to these energies, and they make their ways in without anybody really realizing it. And it starts with things like anxiety and doubt, and then they spiral out of control until they grow into these bigger, darker energies that can be all consuming. Demons aren't always obvious. They're not always freaking like throwing things around and stuff like that. And that's what makes them so scary, is because they are so cunning, they are so manipulative, because they can seep their way in without people recognizing. It took me a long time to find compassion for this individual. I don't know that I still struggle with it, if I'm being super honest, but again, that's a soul tie. That's something that is not good to carry around. And the sooner that can be healed, the sooner you are free to live a fun and happy life. And I feel like with the warrior being number 10, there's just a little tiny bit of, there's just like one last hurrah, I feel, before this thing is let go, before it's done for good. And I feel like for you, pile 1, part of it could be just needing to play more, needing to have more fun, needing to go and live your life, needing to go outside more. I know if you're watching this now and you're in the US, excuse me, it's wintertime. It's very hard to get out and do anything decent, especially for me because I can't with the cold, right? So as much as you can, try to get out, try to have fun, try to go to new places, go to the mall if you can, walk around a bookstore or, something. I don't know. just get out there, get around to other people. Food can be expensive now, but even if you just go out to a restaurant or a cafe or something and order a coffee, or even if you go to a bar, you can order a mocktail. Like, you don't have to get a drink. Like, the bartender can make you a nice little fruity thing that doesn't have any alcohol in it. You can spend like $5 on it, hang out, maybe you meet somebody, have a nice chat. Spirit wants you to go out and have fun. I feel like there's been there's been an overabundance of serious energy in your life, I think, throughout the last year due to these circumstances, which is fine. It's normal because, you had to go through a healing period. But now that we're just about done, now it's time to go out, have fun, get a dog, for some of you. Let's pull some tarot cards. So when I unpaused the video, it said 1444. So 444 might be very significant to you. Regardless, your angels are here with you, supporting you every step of the way. Yeah, see, literally. They're here to help you along your healing journey. If you feel like you can't do it, put your strength in them, put your strength into God, and ask them to carry your burdens. Look who came out. Temperance with the seraphim. We'd love to see it. Seraphims are the closest to God in all of God, all the angel choirs. We've got the world here. So I think that's representative of you too, Pile One. I feel like you have a very close connection to Spirit, to God, to the Most High. Spirit is thanking you for that. There's a small piece of Spirit that wishes that you would be a little bit more earthly, a little bit more worldly. You came here for a reason, came here for a purpose. Wait. I feel like your rejection of your physical body, of your human experience, is a reason why, a part of the reason why things are also so difficult for you. I feel like if we can have like radical acceptance over our decision to come to Earth and be human, then that can open you up to a new world of trust and love and possibilities. But I feel like when you are so like human stuff is hard, man. Okay. I get that. For real, for real. Like I would rather be in, among the angels also. Like I would rather be in the heavens and that's not like some, depressing stuff. I mean like be in the higher frequencies than be on earth, right? Because it's hard here, man. There's a lot of difficult stuff here. Um but there are reasons why we are human and not in spirit right now. Let me get the Six of Swords, the Six of Ankhs. The Magician. What a nice Magician card. The Ten of Ankhs, Ten of Swords. The Two of Cups. The Page of Ankhs. And the Fool. Yep. And I love it. I love how there's two people on this Fool card too. Okay, so let's get into it. With the Ten of Swords and the Two of Cups coming up together like this, it's definitely a reconfirmation of this reading that it's time to put this relationship in the past. And again, I understand that you don't think about this person and this person doesn't come up to you, but energetically, like if and when like somebody mentions their name, or maybe you live in the same town and you happen by the street that you know that they live on, and your stomach lurches a little bit because you're afraid to see them, like that's a difficult connection and that's a difficulty that we still hold on to. And Spirit's saying it's time to really let that go and push past it, and we need to start looking at things with a new set of eyes so that we can move on into a new future with somebody else who does deserve our love and time and attention. Because it's like the more negativity that we hold in our hearts for this individual, the less love, the less space that we have available for new people to come in. Spirit has somebody that they want to bring for you so that you can start a new journey with them. Very soon, too, with this Page of Swords. But there's still that last bit of healing and letting go. Yeah. Last bit of healing and letting go that needs to happen. And again, like I was saying with the 10 in the Warrior, the World card is also about completion and ending of cycles, 4-4 on that card. About endings and a completion of cycles, yeah. And we got 5 here. 14 reduces to 5 in numerology. The 5s are about change. So you are coming close to the end of this cycle. Things are changing for you. Have patience, have peace. Try to find balance in your heart. 6 of Swords. While you move into this new phase of your life, you're coming out of those troubled times and into much smoother waters. I'm just noticing there's like a hibiscus flower. I don't know if you guys can see it. Kind of like overlaid onto this picture. It's beautiful. So you really are coming through a time of transformation, and there's only going to be beautiful and fragrant times ahead, I guess Spirit wants to say. I don't know, maybe aromatherapy is really important to you, or you might have strong like scent association with places like the beach, for example. Everyone knows the beach smells a particular way, and it might, like, if you ever smell a certain smell, you're like, oh, that smells like the beach, or something like that. You're right there, Pal One. You're right at the edge here. You're right about to turn that page and start that new chapter. And this new chapter that you're starting, it feels like the beginning of everything that you want with the Magician and this Fool card here. You're capable of bringing into life whatever it is you want into this next chapter. And I feel like the things that are coming for you in this next chapter are manifestations that you've been working on for a long time. Bro, the Jonas Brothers, have faith, be strong, just hold on. 3, 2, 1 on that truck. Yep. 3, 2, 1 on that truck just now. So 3, 2, 1, blast off. It's about to come for you, Pal One. Get ready. Be ready to receive it. Claim it in the comments down below. I'm claiming this. Claim this blessing. Thank you for being here with me today, Pal One. If this reading resonated, please leave a like. Drop a comment down below. If you're interested in booking a personal reading, all the info for that is down below as well. I hope you are happy, healthy, and safe. Take care of yourself. Take care of each other. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Wait. If you didn't go, I just realized, because I kept singing the song to the Jonas Brothers, and it actually really fits the your situation right now, right? What is it? When you love someone and they break your heart, don't give up on love. Have faith, restart, just hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Alright, pal 2. Bless up. Stay good. Peace out. Hello, pile 2. Welcome to your reading. Those of you that chose this key. Oopsie, still got this here. Alright, let's see what Spirit's message to you is. Some advice about overcoming this challenge, this difficulty that you have on your mind. We have agape. So the meaning of this card is very deep and interesting. And very layered. I guess let me just start with the first couple sentences in the book, because I find them to be very profound. It says, what if instead of putting yourself at the center of your spiritual practice, you put God, or goddess, or nature at the center? How would that change your approach? The Agape card may suggest you reassess what you worship every day, consciously or unconsciously. What are you elevating? Where does the sacred ladder you climb ultimately lead to? So this is also a lesson that I had to learn for myself recently. 44 on the car just now. I think they drove by earlier during the first pile too. But this is something that I've also recently had to learn and reassess about myself, is that for me personally, and I feel like you too, if you were drawn to this pile in my readings and my collective in general, um, for my spiritual practice, God has always been the focal point and the center, even if I practice things that sound and look like witchcraft to people. I don't identify as pagan. I'm a spiritualist. I believe that the spirit world and the physical world have a lot to do with each other, and they can interact with each other. I believe in God, the creator, the most high. Um, but I also do believe in other entities and spirits and deities, and I don't worship these beings. I worship my creator. But through my practices, I have found myself, I guess, calling more on other spirits for advice than going straight to source. And as somebody who from childhood independently developed a strong connection to God, God was not happy with that, and God was not happy with me. Um, so I had to learn how to put more faith in God, more trust in God, instead of taking everything into my own hands and thinking that I was responsible for my manifestations and the this, and that, right? Because, it is true. There is a part of you that needs to stay aligned with the frequency of the things that you want to receive. You should be manifesting, you should be journaling, you should be doing all that stuff. But the other part of it is trusting that God, the universe, will deliver it to you, that you are not responsible for bringing it in. And then if you do things like doubt, that damages those seeds. And that's true with Christianity, that's true with manifestation. There are, sects of Christianity that view doubt as demonic because you're doubting God, and only demons can cause you to doubt, supposedly, right? But in a way, it's true, because you're allowing these lower vibrational energies to take hold of you when God wants you to have faith in them and in yourself as a divine creation, that you were created in his likeness. That's what we say when we say we're master manifestors, that we are creators of our own universe. That to me is what the mage card is about, the magician card and the high priestess. These are versions of God that came to this earth. 44 on that card, different card this time. There are, yeah, for the magician card, the magician card makes me think of Jesus. Jesus was a master manifester, and Jesus used his faith in God and his Father to deliver his promises, to deliver him miracles and the things that he wanted to produce, because he knew that he was working for the greater good of others, and that he was bringing glory to God. So there has been a separation in your practice, where you have been more focused on kind of like yourself and what you can do in order to bring about the things that you want, versus having faith in those who are actually doing the work for you. Let's pull some oracles. Let's see what we can get. Look at that. The light, right? What were we just saying? The light of God wants to come through and speak to you. And see, we have candles here too on these little, see the candles, the light? trying to come through to you. Acceptance, yep. Accepting that you are a child of the divine and that you have a divine purpose here on this earth and that you are blessed and you're made in his likeness to create, to manifest, to be who you are, to love people, to shine your light into this world, to live as the person he created you to be. I'll move the cards in a second after I get these. I love it. Jeopardy? Is somebody watching Jeopardy? Does somebody like Jeopardy here? Why am I hearing Jeopardy right now? Are y'all waiting for me to get my cards together? Is that why? Dang. No patience anymore. Alright, we got the light. Acceptance. I'm not going to pick this up because I might have to blur it out. Ask for guidance. Worthiness, pause, strength, excellence, high standards, and unexpected, surprising developments. So yeah, literally. I feel like too, with this acceptance and worthiness and pause and ask for guidance, that some of you might have been afraid to come to God recently, that you might have had stronger connections in the past, but due to one reason or another, maybe due to knowing that you have more distance from Source, the Creator, lately, it feels like you might be kind of afraid to turn to Him or come to Him, and my friend always tells me like God is like your parent, and you are their child, and you know they are so happy for you to come home no matter how long you've been gone. They are so thrilled to see you, and the second you come home they're going to make sure that you have a meal, that you got a nice bed ready, maybe you got some presents waiting for you. Right? They're just going to be so happy to see you and welcome you into into their house and make sure that you are comfortable and taken care of and that you are completely set up so that way you can go back out into the world and excel at everything that you need to do. That's what a good parent does. God made you with the highest of standards. They want to tell me and want me to tell you. They put a little extra love and work into you that day. They want you to see you the way that they see you. And if you want to know how they see you, I have another video you should check out, but please wait till the end of the reading because when you click off the video, it kind of screws up the performance of the video, so please hang on. um, you were created with so much inherent worth and value. And you are meant to come to this earth to live the life that you want to live. God put these dreams and these wishes and these hopes in your heart for a reason. And you've been asked to pause and turn inward, accept who you are, accept who you've been created to be, accept your connection with the divine, have faith, have trust that you are worthy and that you are whole in your creation. Stay strong in your faith. Don't be afraid to ask for guidance. The light is within you and it's always going to be there for you. Expect the unexpected. You got good things coming in. Pile 2. Good things that only God can deliver you. That is your message, pile number 2. Thank you for being here with me. If this resonated with you, please leave a like, drop a comment down below. If you're interested in booking a personal reading, or if you want to hang out with me on Twitch, all that info is down below as well. I hope you guys are happy, healthy, and safe. Take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hello, pile 3. Welcome to your reading, those of you that picked this shell. Let's see what messages Spirit has for you about overcoming this challenge, this difficulty on your mind. We have the prayer. What a beautiful message. So Spirit wants you to be in prayer, pile 3. For this one, I want to read some messages out of the book for you. So I'm just going to read you a couple sentences that are quite profound. Says, whatever prayer is for you, this card reminds us of its importance. Get quiet, low, humble, and soft. Bow and touch the ground as your heart lifts to the sky. Though it may be uncomfortable, it is time. Nothing else will do. When this card is in its light, it's offering to be of service and asking for guidance. And then this is another thing to consider here. It says, every song, kiss, breath, word can become a prayer. It is a feeling, not an action. Consider the ancient mantra, oh my gosh, I can't say that. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. I can't, bruh. Sorry, I can't do meditations because I jump into the astral and then I can't come back, but there you go. It says, I bow to the creative consciousness within, I bow to the teacher within. So this is a time for prayer, pile 3. God, the creator source is asking you to get back in touch and get back into a habit of prayer. And that doesn't necessarily mean sitting down and being like, dear God, thank you so much for the roof over my head. Like sometimes that works for some people, but it doesn't have to be like that. I like to stay in prayer, and for me what that looks like is finding a quiet space, quieting my mind, and then having an open and frank discussion with God. And I give God my problems, I give him my burdens, I complain. I complain as much as I need to in order to feel better, and I let God come over me, and I allow those feelings and those messages and those downloads and those words to come into my spirit, and I feel his presence. And it's something that can only happen through dedicated prayer. And God would like to help you with these challenges. What he's saying, you need to talk to him, or you need to call him up and FaceTime. You and God need some FaceTime right now, pal 3. And you got, I'm pretty sure this is 55, I think L is 40, and then 10 and 5. So 55 is significant of it signifies change. Yeah, watch us be wrong and I look really stupid. Let me look at my Roman numerals real quick. Dang, I was wrong. It's 50. Pretend. Just pretend, okay? Anyway. Yeah, God wants to have a conversation with you, pal 3, and it's not like it's not like that conversation with your parents, like, your dad and I need to talk to you. It's like, no, man, I want to chat with you, see how your day's going. How can I help you? How can I make it better? Give your burdens to God, and you'll be surprised how he helps you. God can literally take your pain away in an instant, and that's something that only God can do. There are masquerading spirits and things of that nature that will fool you into thinking that they are angelic presences and your spirit guides or your ancestors or things like that, but they are not, and they can manipulate you into allowing them to work with you, and then they can be agents of chaos in your life. So you want to make sure that you are connecting directly to source. Let's pull some more cards and see what other messages we can get for you. That's too many. Let's try again. Just need two more, please, Spirit. Oh, God Almighty. All right, we got the Fool card. We got the Princess of Cups, the costume designer. Go within. Pause. The Three of Cups, abundance, bless. And success. Oh my God. Success, bro. What? Strength. And failure. Oh my God, we have success and failure right there. So it feels like pile 3, you are at the precipice. I say that a lot on this channel for some reason, I've noticed. On the precipice of a new venture, a new chapter in your life. Spirit is asking you to turn within, pause, go within, turn to prayer, and examine there's something you want to release into the world with this costume designer and the success here. And I'm feeling with this here because she's making costumes and she's wanting to, I don't know if it's for a play or if she's selling this, doesn't matter. She's making costumes as a professional, I'm assuming. And I feel like there's something inside of you that needs to be addressed before putting these things out into the world. And I feel like for some of you, it has to do with your emotions, with your cups. I feel like for some of you, you might be very emotionally open, very expressive. I think you want to love and believe in the best in others, but I feel like what Spirit is saying here not to put all your cards out on the table as you start this next phase. I think Spirit is trying to cover you from your enemies. They want to deliver you, they want to bring you to your success and your abundance, for sure, and you're going to have that. But it feels like you have a real potential to get mixed up into some things if you're not careful about how you reveal certain emotions or reveal things about your personal life. So I feel like, for example, if you're starting a business venture, don't put too much of your personal life out there. There's something about your expression that needs to be reeled back just a little bit as you approach your success, as your business comes to this successful place. Because it feels like there's a lot of people in your energy who are just kind of looking for anything that they can grab onto in order to try and stop you from getting what you deserve. Spirit's going to make sure that you get what you deserve, but it will be easier for everybody if you don't wear your heart on your sleeve anymore. And if there are things that you need to talk about, there are things that need to be discussed, discuss it with Spirit, discuss it with Source directly. Take it to God, and they'll give you the strength that you need to get through so that you can celebrate with your real friends. But don't be too open about all the things that you're doing, because you have people who are waiting to steal from you. Yep, that's what I have for you, pal. 3, thank you for being here with me today. If this resonated, please leave a like, drop a comment down below. If you're interested in booking a personal reading, or if you want to hang out with me on Twitch, all the info for that is down below as well. I hope you're happy, healthy, and safe. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.